Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Down goes Bolling. Down goes Bolling. Down goes Bolling. Another day, another Fox News host in serious trouble. Now, he's not been fired yet, but he has been suspended. Why? Well, you might be able to tell by looking at the screen. It is alleged that by a lot of people that he sent around pictures of his genitalia to coworkers. Of course he did. It's Fox News. Okay, so let's break it down for you guys. Now, Bolling has been with Fox News and Fox Business for a decade now. He started in 2007. He was originally on Fox Business. He's probably best known for being one of the hosts of The Five, and he's not on there anymore. He's on a new program called The Specialist, which he is headlining. He's partly headlining it because of his great contacts with Donald Trump. He got an exclusive with Donald Trump. Donald Trump has praised him over and over again in social media, and it has gone back and forth that way. And so he became a star by supporting a president who was also known for sexual harassment on a network run by Roger Ailes, who was fired for sexual harassment, whose lead host was Bill O'Reilly, who was also fired for sexual harassment. So are we surprised to find out that Eric Bolling now charged with sexual harassment? Unwanted advances where pictures were flying around. It was apparently sent to 3 different women. 4 saw it at the time, 8 now confirm it. Those particular women talking to them about it contemporaneously, meaning that they saw it at the time, reported it at the time. So it's not something that's made up ex post facto. It's not something that came up because of Roger Ailes and Bill O'Reilly, where people go, oh, this is an opportunity, let me jump in now. No, at the time, they had seen these pictures apparently, and Huffington Post broke this story last Friday with 14 sources. So let's give you the details. HuffPo explains, Eric Bolling, a longtime Fox News host, sent an unsolicited photo of male genitalia via text message to at least 2 colleagues at Fox Business and 1 colleague at Fox News, a dozen sources told HuffPost. It's actually more than a dozen. The women, who are Bolling's current and former Fox colleagues, concluded the message was from him because they recognize his number from previous work-related and informal interactions. Okay, not only are they apparently sexual harassers, or at least allegedly, with some significant allegations here, but they're also, unsurprisingly, incredibly stupid. I got also a dick pic. They'll never know where it came from. Eric, it's got your number on it. I'm your colleague. I have your phone number. It shows as Eric Bolling on my phone. And what is the point of these dick pics? Just to like annoy and offend people? Or is it to, in his mind, seduce them? In which case you'd want to clearly label that it was yours. So this is bizarre behavior, and it was at a time when Fox News, not so long ago by the way, was where sexual harassment was running rampant, according to dozens of allegations from other women related to Ailes, O'Reilly, and others, and there was nothing being done about it. So since it was consequence-free, I guess he thought, why not? Again, the messages were sent several years ago on separate occasions. The women did not solicit the messages, which they told colleagues were deeply upsetting and offensive. I would imagine so. The stuff that women have to put up with is unbelievable. I mean, you're like, oh, it's a colleague. Oh, he has me on his show. This is so much fun. Oh no, he sent me his dick. Like, what an insane thing to do. I don't know, maybe I'm naive, maybe I don't know, but that's a thing that people do, I guess so, but you don't do it to colleagues, you don't do it at work. Of course that's a firing offense, that's insane. Okay, and don't send your picture of your penis to anyone who didn't ask for it. It's not a hard rule. Okay, well, more ways than one. Don't send pictures of your penis unless someone asked for it. Not complicated. Okay, now here's his attorney, of course. Oh, no. But look at the denial, denial. Mr. Bolling recalls no such inappropriate communications, does not believe he sent any such communications, and will vigorously pursue his legal remedies for any false and defamatory accusations that are made. Okay, so I know legalese, so let me break that down for you and translate it. When they say he recalls no such inappropriate communications, that means, well, unless you can prove otherwise that I definitely sent it, in which case I'll say I didn't say I didn't send it. I just said I didn't recall sending it. The second part is he does not believe he sent any such communication. If somebody accused me of that, I know I didn't say anything like that. I'd be like, no, absolutely not. Completely and utterly false. Not, I don't believe I sent her a picture of my dick. No, you would know. That's not a thing you forget. And he's going to pursue his legal remedies for any false and defamatory accusations that are made. They're not saying that he's going to sue now. They're just saying if there are false accusations, then we'll pursue legal charges. This is legal talk for, oh, God damn it, we did it. So I'm just breaking it down for you. Now, of course, Bolling, is he a hypocrite? Say it with me, the whole internet at the same time. Of course, right? So when it was Anthony Weiner sending dick pics, he said at the time, text us if you want a fair and balanced interview. No selfies, please. At the time, he knows he did the same thing. These Fox guys are unbelievable. He said about Anthony Weiner, he's a sick human being to continue to do this time and time again, continue to get caught, saying he's not going to do it again, gets caught again. Now, to be fair to Bolling there, he's not saying he's sick for sending the pictures, he's saying he's sick for getting caught time and time again. So, Eric, I guess that makes you sick right now, okay? Now, another denial here, kind of. Bolling himself tweets out this morning after his suspension, overwhelmed by all the support I have received, thank you. I have looked forward to clearing my name ASAP. Wait, again, there's no denial there. There's no clear saying, I didn't do it. I look forward to clearing my name, whether it's true or untrue. Right? Amazing that in all this time, there is no clear denial. Okay, maybe not so amazing. They've got 14 sources, okay? So, and of course, Howard Kurtz, whose main job in doing media critique at Fox News is to actually cover Fox News's ass. Every once in a while, he'll go out there and be like, oh, well, all the things that have happened at Fox are totally fine. I don't know what anybody's talking about. Thank you for that honest media critique. So he went out over the weekend and was like, none of these women have come forward. Well, first of all, look, how many times do we have to go through this? Being sexually harassed by someone who has some degree of power over you, and Bolling, we get to decide if these women came back on air, if they continued as Fox News analysts, etc. That it is a very hard thing to come out for. So you don't blame people and say, well, why didn't you come out at the time? But again, at the time that it happened, they showed the pictures to other people. They have witnesses, okay? And it turns out, of course, Kurtz was wrong. Somebody did come forward. It's Dr. Caroline Heldman. She's an associate professor of politics at Occidental University. She said that Bolling referred to her as Dr. McHoney on the air and contacted her repeatedly via phone and text with vulgar and sexually explicit messages. So actually, we have a clip of that from back in the day. This is from 2011. Let's watch.
We have the American Revolution and the Boston Tea Party. We have the Civil Rights Movement and the Montgomery bus boycott. This is a part of our American fabric, and I'm happy to see that it's playing out in Wisconsin.
Actually, the senator from Wisconsin, one of the senators, thinks that this is illegal. Eric?
Yeah, I'm shocked that she said, the great Dr. McHoney said that it's the most American thing you can do. It's the least American thing you can do.
You see her reaction, they're like, Jesus, what am I gonna do? Okay, all right, look, if he just left it at that, it's the usual Fox News crap, and they do that stuff on the air all the time. Eric Bolling also, when talking about a pilot for United Arab Emirates who was bombing ISIS, our ally bombing ISIS, it was a historic first female pilot to do so, coming from the UAE. Said, I guess it's not boots on the ground, it's boobs on the ground. That's Eric Bolling. Okay, but we're used to their disgusting sexism on air. It's the stuff that happens off air that is far worse, apparently, in the case of Bolling. So Dr. Heldman there has more details. She says, Fox was the Wild West of sexual harassment. It was very clear to me that I would have been immediately off the air if I complained. And now we know through the stories that came out about Ailes and O'Reilly, that's exactly what happened to women who complained. And then she had more details in a Facebook post. She explained, he said, referring to Bolling, he wanted to fly me out to New York for in-studio hits and to have, quote, fun. He asked me to have meals with him on several occasions, but I found excuses not to go. Once he took me up to his office in New York showed me his baseball jerseys, and in the brief time I was there, let me know that his office was his favorite place to have sex. That's not subtle. And by the way, almost the same exact MO as Roger Ailes and Bill O'Reilly. So, hey, I'll take you out to dinner, make sure that you come to dinner with me. You don't come to dinner with me, you're off the air, come to my office, lewd references, etc. But Bolling did have the classy new age touch of actually sending pictures of his genitalia. That'll be useful in court. Thank you very much. And finally, I want to leave you with an Eric Bolling quote that he had said earlier, not related to this. He said, when the lights go down on my TV career, which might be very soon, Eric, the next step is running for Senate. Probably not. You might want to reconsider those plans. So another Fox News anchor suspended for grotesque sexual harassment. Shocking, it turns out the stuff they say on air, they actually believe and practice off air. If you like this clip of the Young Turks, you know there's a whole live 2-hour show, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern every day, and you can download it or stream it and watch it without ads if you become a member. tytnetwork.com/join.